Hey folks, how's it going? So, in the last episode, I don't actually remember whether we watched the battles at these forts or not. So I'm just gonna, and I don't really have time to check. So I'm just gonna quickly rewatch this battle because I'm kind of interested to see what happened here. Yeah, this is where we lost quite a lot of militia, as expected. Okay, but in the comments, oh yeah, we did watch this, didn't we? So in the comments, people have been like, "Man, you've made so many militia," and I thought, yeah, I have. So we're gonna find quite a lot of ways to creatively destroy them. Like we don't. I think we watched this one already. So we don't need all this militia. The militia was basically there as siege chaff. Okay, we've got loads of them. We don't need any more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep them for sieging down forts essentially. Looks like we're still sieging here, so we're going to move. We're going to move a whole bunch of siege chaff over onto this fort, I think. So let's pick some troops to do that with. So put these guys at the back. So she's got 125 siege chaff. This is going to Scrim Clever or Scrim and Clever. Let's just check this out and see how close we are. Walls are severely damaged. Yeah, that's going to go down next turn, I think. Now you might find that we do get attacked from Jomon next turn. If that's the case, we want to be able to fight back. Now we do have quite a lot of troops on the front line. Looks like we've got cavalry on both fronts as well. I'm actually going to put these cavalry into. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get them charging in, just in case they do come in. Now what have we got here? We got 160 units, mainly long dead horsemen, obans, samurai, akaoni, samurai, and wolves. And then the Raven of the Underworld is back. So looks like Jomon's recalled their god. Okay. Now, yeah, we're building forts here. She probably wants to. Hang on a minute. She's dying, isn't she? Okay. I'm going to move this Starshine skull cap off her now. Let's put it into the treasury, and we'll figure out where to send that. She's going to die. What we could do is, have we got any spells? We could teleport her in a magic phase her into an army and suicide her and do something nasty with her. That might be a cool idea. Maybe if we give her some gems. Let's have a quick look, folks. See what spells we've got in Astral. Press S. So we've got. She could do summon Ether Warriors. That's kind of interesting. She could do Ethergate as well. Now, I wish we could. Oh no, she can't. I'm looking at. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm looking at Death. Yeah, if we could empower her in Death, she could do it. But yeah, I was looking at this and thinking it was Death. So no, she can't do. She can't summon the Ethergate. Ethergate's great. You get an Ether Lord and a bunch of Ether, his ethereal troops that come. It's actually I think he's quite a good mage as well, if I remember right. Yeah, let's have a look what other spells we've got. Alteration. We've got Baleful Star. Okay, that's just a ritual. Astral Tempest, that would work. Caster unleashes an astral storm upon the battlefield. The storm is physically undetectable, but every unit that is not mindless takes damage as the storm rips apart the very souls from their bodies. Spellcasting is extra difficult during the Astral Tempest, and all non-mindless magic users will have trouble casting spells. Continually targets the battlefield with one armor negating damage. MR negates. Doesn't affect mindless beings. So this wouldn't work on undead, which seems to be what they've mostly got now. We can't get up to Astral. Oh, yeah, we could. Yeah, so she could cast. Let's think about this. No, she doesn't want Communion Master, but she could cast Light of the Northern Star. That's no, that's not the one she wants. She wants Power of the Spheres. The Power of the Spheres would take up to Astral 4. And then with Astral 5, with an extra gem, she could cast. Where are we? Astral Tempest. Astral level 5, right, okay. So yeah, that would work. She's also got. Oh yeah, so she'd be up to level 3 in Glamour as well. I'm just interested to see, guys, what spells we could cast here. Okay, False Horror is pretty cool. So she could do a Horror Mark and then False Horror if she's got the ability to Horror Mark. She has. Yeah, so she could Horror Mark a commander and then do it False Horror. Excuse me. I've still got really like gunky throat. Just coming. I'm actually feeling a lot better now. I've been sort of like a bit, had this annoying cough for quite a while, but it seems to be dying. It seems to be going away now finally. But it's still kind of every morning when I wake up, it's gunky. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm sure you don't really need to know all that crap, but just to explain why I keep clearing my throat. I try to do it off camera if I can. Okay, false horror. We've got shimmering fields. I think astral tempest is going to be the one. Well, this is a battlefield wide spell. So we could probably. Can she increase her own magic resistance? Yeah, resist magic. So we could cast resist magic, and then we do astral tempest. She's gonna pass out doing this, but she'd need more gems. So she's gonna go. Hang on a minute. She'll need how many gems for the spell? The spell is 2, so it's gonna cast 3 to get her up to 5 because she's only gonna be a 4. So she can cast it with 3 gems. It's going to be more fatigue. She's probably going to wreck. She's probably going to pass out doing this. But this is actually quite funny, and I think, yeah. So we could teleport. Is this right? Here's what you got to ask yourself: is this actually going to help us? The answer is probably no. Like I'm just doing this to show. Just I want to show off some of the cool stuff you can do in Dominions, right? You know, teleporting is really really cool. You can do some really cool stuff. What we could do. Dispossessed spirits are mindless. I think so. It's not going to work on them. And it's kind of a lot of gems to use on something else. We've got Obans and Yamabushis here. Maybe we do it on that. And then we just press Y, include magic phase. And she's going to come in at the back here. Power of the spheres, resist magic, astral tempest. I don't know. Like she probably die before it gets, before it gets too many of them off. I think if she doesn't manage to get astral tempest off for whatever reason, maybe we do something like Soul Slay to maybe to try and kill the commander, or we do charm because by that point they're going to be kind of close. Aurora Borealis is another one. Yeah, that just stuns them. That's not going to be any use. We want stuff that kills. That's pretty cool. This horror marks troops basically, which is pretty nice if you're going to be doing things like false horrors or horrors. I don't know, maybe something like we'll just script her like this. Anyway, off she goes. She's going to die. I don't care if she dies particularly. It's going to be amusing to see her go. Let's see what else we've got. Right, we are now at war with Erythrea, by the way, or Erythrea, and we need to make sure that we've got plenty of troops. We have now cut down on the amount of chaff that I was building, and I'm starting to build some better troops, look. So, if they do start raiding into our territory, which is quite likely, I think, at this point, I'm actually going to put some more province defense up in these provinces, just to dissuade them from coming over. Now, I was looking at them, and most of their troops... Most of them, apart from the very, very basic human troops, have amphibiousness. They're amphibious, so they can swim. Yeah, these machismos or machimus. So the machimoi are human soldiers of Erythrea. These guys aren't amphibious, but the therepphoroi, yeah, the therepphoroi. These guys are amphibians. They're poor amphibians, so they're not great, but poor amphibians better than it was. Gives less penalties, and more to the point, I'm pretty sure it means that they can cross rivers now. So yeah, got to be a bit wary about that. Yeah, we're just going through. We're still building troops. We've got plenty of money. It might be that I'm not. Yeah, probably want to get something like a Sage Queen out here. Okay, that's all our holy points. We'll get some more troops after Feminie to building more law mistresses here. Yeah, we've got to be a bit careful. These guys are all getting horror marked. I'm not quite sure what it is that's horror marking these. Actually, that might have... No, I think that was from a battle, wasn't it? I think that was people who attacked the god. I forget now. BattleMode's memory is not good, especially when he's not played for a while. Okay, Edna here. Oh, we've got a law mistress up here at Midgard. Okay, in that case, let's get some more Feminie savants. In fact, we'll repeat recruitment of those. We've probably got enough of these. No, let's get a few more of the City Guard. I might mix them up with some of these now. just in case we get some friendly invaders coming from out of the sea, let's call them. Okay, Starwold here, he's going to bring these guys down. Now, Green Marsh, we can actually attack this turn, but I think we realise that we've got mostly siege chaff here, so we need to send. I think we probably need to send a better army out. Well, the crossbow's going to help. Also, have we got a force available to go and actually do that? I think Offer here really wants to be these guys, for example. Wow, we got a lot of these. We got a lot of troops here. Look, who is it who actually needs? Yeah, for example, look, Herathri. She's probably not going to be that much good on her own. Let's just get her researching or preaching. Would she make a good profit, I wonder? Yes, because she's got Combat Caster. That's actually not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, actually. And she's stealthy as well. So, yeah, she's actually quite a good candidate for that. Let's move... Now, do we want to move into Jomon? We could take a whole bunch. Hold an attack. Do we mix these guys in with these troops? Yeah, I think I'd rather do that. Attack closest, hold an attack rear. Hold an attack closest. Don't have many knights left, do we? 3's not enough. Let's put those guys in this garrison and we'll build some. Let's recruit some knights. And we'll get some more mages. Get some city guard up here. We've got plenty, but by the way, just in case you're wondering why I'm building those, I just want to get a few of those up so that we've got something, you know, we've got better siege resistance. I don't think we're going to need it. I think we're probably, like, I don't know. I think we've taken the sting out of Jomon. They've got a lot of territory left. They're not defeated yet by any means. So don't. Okay, this is a decent force. So Aristomaki here. Let's take her and her mage friends. I don't think we should interfere with this force invading Raspberry Woods. Let's leave them alone. I'm going to leave... what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the siege chaff here. I'm pretty sure we'll get through the fort here next turn. I think. We could actually move... Maybe we just move one of these... So Wigglier here. And Goethe. Let's just move that siege chaff over there. To see what we're going to have. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of stuff in here, look. Okay, so that's definitely going to crack that fort next turn with all that siege, with all that siege strength. We'll leave some of the militia in this in this fort. Just bring out some of these troops, some of the better armed troops. Okay, so Aristomake, I think she's going to be moving down this way. Okay, we can't get to Lupia straight away because it looks like there's no connection here. Ah, that's kind of interesting. All right. Let's put up. So let's get these raiders. I think we're going to sneak these guys. What was a gelatinous cube? They're starting to make gelatinous cubes. Not a bad idea actually against you know, strong frontline troops because they could just absorb them. They could absorb anything that's coming in, even if it's glamoured. I reckon. I'm not quite sure exactly how that works, but I suspect that's going to be the case. Okay, Zephyric here. He's also got lots of siege. Yeah, we've got loads of militia. Built loads of militia. The world's like somebody in the comments said you're building militia like, oh, I can't remember what it was. Something some comment about communist Russia sending sending civilians into battle, and that's basically what's going on. Yeah, we'll move her down. All right, guys, we're about done here, I think. Let's just see what else. We've got some money to spend. We probably do want to be... Oh, are you wounded? Crippled. Okay. Let's get her building a lab. Okay, all right, that's a good idea. Let's get another lab up. Sorry. Okay, let's get a lab up here. Why am I building a lab? Because that means we can get more mages out. There was a reason why I was doing this. Oh, we've got the Woodhenge Druid as well. He's sacred and he's got 1 nature magic. More reliable, reliable magic. Sorry, more reliable magic is not a terrible idea. Why was I doing this again? I think it was because I wanted. Yeah, I was going to basically start getting some more. What I was doing, or was I just? I can't remember now. Oh God, my memory. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, it was like a week ago that I played this, so I'm gonna give myself a pass. I can't be expect. I don't always write stuff down either, guys. That's because I'm naughty. Okay, free from enemy units. Let's attack this province. Let's attack this province here, and take this one off them again. Yeah, we actually got the we got this one here. Look, gonna go through all our troops. Let's make sure we've moved everybody. Okay, Kakara. He searched. She needs to go on, just carry on site searching, I think. She's researching. Maybe she, yeah, okay, yeah, she definitely wants to research. Building Adepts of the Silver Order here. He's still building the fortress. Good, good. Vec, yeah, so what do we do with these guys? This is the next question. We got a quite a decent force of troops here. I don't know if they're enough to take on Jomon. These are all militia, look. I suppose we could like, just to get rid of some of these militia, we could go and attack these long dead. So how does this work? Well, the enemy's gods there, but I don't think they're mostly going to be in the fort. I don't think they're going to be fighting outside of the fort. So what we could do is we could have a big double line of militia right on the front line. Let's move all these guys back. Look, there we are. Okay. We'll have the giants in the back. Okay, we've got another force of militia here on the side. We'll put those. Yeah, they'll do like that. I might put them on the back just in case they have anything that's scripted to come in the back. Have this dude in the front line. He's going to cast Phoenix Fire Shield, Flame Eruption. Phoenix Power, Summon Fire Elemental. Let's have her on the wings here. Group look, group look. Okay, she wants to stand amongst those giants casting that. Getting a Fire Elemental out in this battle is not the worst idea ever. We've also got Areto. She doesn't need to move. Lenny here, Leni. Okay, we don't want those casting Communion Slave. She doesn't want to be casting Communion Master either. Just delete these out and just put them on spells. 2 Nature Mages, interesting. Let's get them researching. I'm not going to move those in. I don't think that Nature Magic is going to be massively useful. Mind you, saying that, got a good couple of extra mages might help. Let's just see what we can script them with. Yeah, there could be healing stuff. Potentially Magic Duel if there's anything with Astral. I can't remember whether their god had Astral now. Magic Duel, that could be quite funny. Let's get them casting Body Ethereal at least so they're less likely to die. That might be a good move. Okay. This is a little bit too far forward. There we are. That's a little bit better. Let's just get these guys in a box. Have these militia in a box just in case we get something nasty and Raven-like dropping down. They won't be able to kill it, but it will allow them to defend for a little while. Okay. The rest of these troops are just going to be waiting for more reinforcements. These got enough gems. Probably, let's don't have many nature gems. Let's have a researching. War Mistress. Okay. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Oh, we got a Ridder here. We have got another nature. Look, we've got to give that to another mage. Just, yeah, because look, why am I saying this? Because she's a law mistress, yeah, but she's also got Astral 3, and we can give her the Starshine Skull Cap, and she can do Astral 4 stuff now, which might be pretty cool. So many rituals that we can cast, by the way, yet. Teleport item, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Mind Hunt. Yeah, we can attack enemy commanders. His mind and body are connected with a silvery cord, which can be detected by unfriendly astral mages. Once detected, the cord of the mage can be severed. A traumatic experience. Yeah, so that's kind of dangerous. The astral cord detection chance is 40% times the enemy astral mage. These guys have got astral mages. We don't want to be casting that. That's dangerous. Yeah, she's got the usual teleport stuff. Let's just send her. I'll send it to Skither. She's going to be a frontline mage, I think. As with this one too. Yeah, that is about it, guys. I think. Oh, okay. Why have you got a lightless lantern, mate? Oh yeah. By the way, I moved the lightless lanterns off the curse commanders after some advice. People were saying that was probably smart for me to do. Gonna get this guy just moving over here. I think we're good to go here. That's going to be about it. So let's end the turn. So, this game has kind of got to the point where there's quite a lot of stuff to do every turn, right? This is one of the things with Dominion. Some people don't like it because it kind of gets, you know, you have to be good at managing your sort of own time and attention. I'm not so good at it, but it doesn't bother me at all when I'm playing myself. I really don't care. Excuse me. I really don't care. Like, I'll happily just sit here and fiddle with armies and, you know, move gems around, and I just find the whole process just really enthralling. I think for people watching, it's not all, you know, I've got to kind of take into account that certain people might not find that particularly interesting. Okay, there was a battle in Lupia. Let's see what happened with this magic phase attack. So, by the way, for those of you who are still watching who don't play this much, what is a magic phase attack? Basically, there's what's called the magic phase, and it comes in the like Dominion's got quite a complicated turn resolution order. Okay, there's the order in which things are done during the turn when the AI processes the turn, and a magic phase attack comes before the normal battles. Yeah, so she teleported in before these guys had a chance to move. So magic phase is incredibly important because it enables you a tool. A magic phase attack is incredibly important because it enables you a tool to be able to deal with enemies that are very fast moving that you can't normally catch with your other armies. And that's partly why it's there, I think. Okay, here we go. Powered spheres. Guys have cast. Oh, these got mages, look. Resist magic. And then we're going to do, finally, if we can get there before the mages come in. No, she cast look. I don't know why she didn't cast that spell. I thought that she could get up to. Ah, wait, hang on. That's why. It was a 2. I didn't give her enough gems. She's just gonna die. All right, fair enough. Off she goes. I think I needed to give her more gems. That was why. That's why she didn't cast that spell. Oh well, there we go. But she was costing us money and she was about to die, so who cares? Proclamation from Feminie. Arathi, the unseen one, shall be hereby known as the prophet of Sophia, the evening star, the fate of the world, mistress of destiny. There was a battle in Litho. It's an underground battle. We're not going to be able to see very well underground. Whereas what we've got Bakemono show who do not have the same penalties. Yeah, look, we're in darkness, so we're getting an attack and defense bonus. So these guys, you know, they're not the best troops fighting underground. Now, I might be able to give them Gift of True Sight or something. They're still going to wreck these Bakemono, as you can see. Don't think we lost anybody there. No, we didn't. We might have taken an injury or two. There's a battle on Cathedral Rock. Looks like Jomon attacked into us. Okay. What are they attacking with? They're attacking with some... It looks like a bunch of macemen. Yeah, we've just got some... Oh, we killed the the Zots. Okay, so what happened there? Let's watch it again. The Zots actually jumped into the back, and the maceman was stood at the back. The commander was stood at the back, like waiting, and watch the Zots come in, and they fly. They do a fly attack, look, and they killed him in one hit. So there we go with the big obsidian club sword, 15 damage. Now that's Zots aren't great. They don't. But the thing is, these guys are fighting underground as well. So they could not. That was it. Now we might lose the Zots here. Yeah, we probably will because they'll probably die as these guys are routing, or maybe not. Zots are actually quite good underground. Like these are not a good troop generally speaking. They've got a good weapon actually, reasonable weapon. Slashing and blunt damage is not bad, but they're weak, right? They're weak and they're size 3, so you can't get that many of them into a square. So they tend to die on land. However, in underground they seem quite good. Okay. So yeah, that was funny. I think that must have been a mercenary they hired to do that. There's a battle in Jomon. Here we go. Let's see what happened here. Okay, has he still got a lot of undead stuff here? No, not really. He's got a bunch of wolves. There's samurai archers. So he's got a fair amount of samurai. He's got some shiguri, which are just militia. They're kind of good militia though. They've got a really good weapon. Look, with a size 4 Yari. Orban, Great Guard, heavily armed elite samurai. They've got the katana, good protection. Okay, let's see what happens. They've got some good troops here. They're going to chew through our militia. They might HP rout us because of the militia, but we'll see. Remember, the mission is kill militia. we just need to kill as many militia as we can. That's it. Because we've got plenty of militia for cracking forts now. Yeah, you can hear them dying. As long as we kill enough of those guys. There we go. Like a load of them will run away. Our giants are not going to run. Yeah, giants are doing a good job here, holding the line. Mages are holding the line too. Ooh, what happened there? Looks like a few troops got round the back. Oh, did they kill all our mages? Oh no. Oh wow, okay, so we actually lost that. Looks like, yeah, they actually got round the back. Oh dear. So, yeah, we lost a Feminie Savant, 2 Feminie Savant, oh, 1 Feminie Savant and a Sorceress, and a Law Mistress. Not the best battle. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of them actually retreated. Operation Kill Militia successful though. Okay, so we got some nature gems and event in Ironwood Forest. We got some we got some gold. 98 militia have joined, just what we needed. Silvus was discovered and attacked in Jomon. Did he retreat? I couldn't see if he did or not. Entrance to the fortress in Green Marshes has been breached. Entrance to the fortress in Simon Clever has been breached. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of... Oh, we've got too many troops in Simon Clever as well. Yeah, okay, so this is... there's a witch's bog here. And yeah, we need to take this we need to take this one this turn, otherwise we're going to lose troops. Wow, oh, that's a lot of troops. Yeah, we've got a lot of disease troops. Mostly militia though, so there you go. Mostly militia. There'll be a few decent troops in there. So yeah, we probably had way too many. I probably brought too many militia in. By the way, yeah, don't be like me and make sure you check the supplies. I make this mistake every time because I'm just not. I always forget about supply, to be honest. And as you know, I don't really like, especially in single player. In multiplayer, I do care, and I pay more attention. In single player, I don't really care about losing troops. They are, like Lucid Tactics said in a recent video, they are there to die, and that is it. You do not need to keep them alive if you're winning. If you're, if you're advancing your game, don't worry about losing troops. It does not matter. Okay, let's see. By the way, Lucid didn't say that as long as you're advancing troops, it does not matter. That's what I'm saying. But they are there to die. Your troops are there to die in glorious ways for your god. But don't do that in multiplayer, because multiplayer you want to be keeping troops alive, and you probably weren't. If you're playing multiplayer, you probably weren't. Building as many militia as I did. A whole bunch of these militia will have retreated back to this province as well. So we're going to have actually more than we originally had in Scritham Clever. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the episode there because it's about half an hour. Looks like Erythrea is not taking advantage to attack us yet on this side, which I'm pleased about. It means that we've got a little bit more time. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get some more organized armies together, start getting some mages together. Let's just see how far are we towards Flamestorm? Quite close. So once what we can do with Flamestorm, by the way, is we can use all those militia on the front line, sat at the back, basically. So, you know, here's what I'd do. Look, let me show you. So we'd have a big group of militia like this, probably in double line formation. We'd have a bunch of mages. We'd have some mages here, like this, and then we'd have probably a bit of a trap at the back for a cavalry trap, and then we would just cast Flamestorm, and Flamestorm goes and just nukes half the battlefield. So, and if you lose your militia, yeah, so it doesn't matter. That's what they're there for. They're there to die. So yeah, that's basically the plan. Now we've only got a couple of turns of this left, I reckon. Maybe, yeah. If our research speed increases, if we keep, you know, building more troops, building more mages, we'll actually get more. We'll get more research points. But basically, yeah, look, we're already increasing our research points. Look here. So we want to be getting more and more research points. Really, we probably should be keeping troops in here to take, like, we probably want Sophia to be in the area with the most researchers. Yeah, that'd be the smart thing to do if you are really powerhousing research. I've been looking at Feminie a little bit more, and Feminie are insanely strong at research. Like they've got all the hallmarks of a nation that will, even when you're relatively small, you could just really bash the research out. I mean, this is, you know, what are we, turn 50 odd? Yeah, turn 52. Other nations can get research like this by this point. If I'd really hammered in with, you know, using Sophia and keeping all my researchers in one place, oh boy, we could have got really big, you know, research bonuses. In fact, we might be worth doing that. Start moving some of our other researchers through. He wants to come down this way. I don't know why she wasn't moving. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to end it here. And what we'll do is next episode, we'll go through and we'll do this fort battle here in Shirin Clever. And yeah, I'll kind of I'll have a bit of a think about how to approach this battle with Jomon. We are just waiting for Flamestorm. That's basically what I'm doing. Once we pick Flamestorm, by the way, I'm going to have a look at some of the glamour spells. Because there's going to be some cool glamour spells that we can have a look at in level 9 as well. Let's see what we've got in evocation. Okay, we've got Celestial Rainbow. We can't cast that though, not easily. So we'd have to go into, you know, something like, well, something else. What could we cast that would be useful? Warriors of the Dawn we could do. Large group of warriors. Our fleet wreathed in fiery splendor. That gives 20 troops. Or that's not a bad spell. Only level 7 as well. Pretty nice. You can see, for example, that would work quite well on Militia. If you give Militia Ore, all of a sudden, especially against low morale troops, enemies are going to take ages to kill them. You're just prolonging their deaths, essentially. I didn't intend this to be the game where, you know, Feminie just drown the world in hordes of militia, mostly killing your own troops half the time. That wasn't really my intention with this game, to be honest. It was really just to go through and have a look at some of the glamour stuff and see some of the late game magic, you know, and get this kind of cool research, like high power research off. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how it's turned out. It's been quite amusing. Anyway, folks, let's get these guys into this battle. Yeah, anyway, folks, I will catch you next time. I hope you're enjoying the series and you're enjoying some of the more unexpected stuff. I think if you're a long-term battle mode viewer, you'll probably not see this stuff as unexpected now. I'll see you next time. Take care.